It's definitely not easy living under the same roof, sharing the stairs, the lift, with all kinds of people, each with a different personality and way of life. Whenever we exit the four walls of our home, we use spaces also used by others, the so-called common parts. We don't own them, but we depend on them and like to find them in good conditions. We don't allow them to be used in any abusive or destructive way that may undermine everyone's right to use them. Rules keep things in order. Let's take a step back and see what's happening on a global scale. Borders are just imaginary lines. They can't keep our forests' clean air to ourselves, nor stop the polluted air produced in other countries from invading our airspace. The same is true for water. Water flows all over the planet, through clouds, soil, currents, rivers, lakes, oceans. No one can contain it within a country. In the same way, animals, plants, all life forms and their services cannot be divided by any borderline. So, the atmosphere, hydrosphere and biodiversity are common parts of the planet, not only because they don't care for any borders, but also because we all depend on them to survive and can affect them in a positive or negative way. These negative impacts are disturbing the performance of our planet, a complex living system many call Gaia. Reducing emissions and investing in the recovery of forests and other ecosystems is a part of the solution. This benefits atmosphere, hydrosphere and biodiversity all at once. Since we all share, involuntarily, the common parts of the planet, how can we guarantee its global maintenance? If neighbours organise themselves to manage the common parts of their building, it seems to me we must organise the global neighbourhood on Earth. Each one of us, living anywhere on the planet, has the right to use an equal share of the common parts. The excessive use of them by one citizen or country always harms all others, just as those who take care of the common parts are providing for everyone's well-being. If we all have an equal share and such different uses of them, we need rules to create the balance. Those who take care of the common parts should be compensated by those who misuse them, so that the negative impact may be reduced or erased. In doing so, each country would automatically try to minimise its impact and maximise the preservation of ecosystems. We're talking about a new accounting system, environmental accounting. Right now, trees only have economic value when transformed into wood. However, they are much more valuable alive. The climate and water cycle regulation, the food and shelter provided to animals and plants, the clean air produced, etc., are the most precious services we need now and will need in the future. The services provided by forests and all other ecosystems have a value that must be accounted for in our economy. Not doing so has allowed the destruction of 80% of the original forests of the planet. To assign an economic value for the vital services provided by the ecosystems is the best way to guarantee the preservation of the common parts, of which we and our economy depend on. The economy has to ensure the maintenance of what we need most. So, if we share the same atmosphere, the same hydrosphere, and the same biodiversity, we're talking, just like with neighbours in a building, about a condominium. We must organise the Earth Condominium. The solution is possible. Sign the online declaration and join us at the Gaia Commitment. On the 4th and 5th of July, let's organise the global neighbourhood.